How to do tongue tricks. Tongue tricks are fun ways to show off with your friends. Some are relatively simple, while others require more muscle control. With a little direction, you should be able to master a few cool tongue tricks. Part 1: Learning simple tongue tricks. 1. Roll your tongue into a tube. Rolling your tongue into a tube is one of the most common tongue tricks. To do this, roll the outer edges of your tongue up and around so that edges of your tongue touch each other. Stick your tongue out of your lips to keep the tube shape. To get the edges of your tongue to meet, push the edges upwards with your fingers from underneath. Make an O with your lips and hold your tongue in the shape. Do this until you can roll your tongue without the aid of your fingers. Another way to make the shape with your tongue is to pull the middle of your tongue muscle down. This should pop the sides of your tongue upwards. Try to catch the edges of your tongue along the edges of the roof of your mouth. Then, push your tongue out between your lips while holding the shape. This is also called making a taco, a tongue roll, or a loop. 81% of people can roll their tongues. Females are more likely to than males. Recent research has started to debunk the myth that tongue rolling is a genetic trait. Several studies in children showed that tongue rolling can be learned. 2. Pull your tongue down and backwards. For this trick, you are basically folding your tongue in half. Start by placing the tip of your tongue behind your teeth. Push forward with your tongue, keeping the tip of your tongue in place. It should fold in half. Open your mouth wider as you complete this. It helps you see how your tongue has been folded over. 3. Flip your tongue 180 degrees. Turn your tongue over in your mouth. Either turn clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever is more comfortable for you. Press your tongue against your bottom teeth while using your top teeth to press the tongue flat. Poke the tip of your tongue out from your lips. You should see the bottom of your tongue. To help train your tongue to do this, use your fingers. Take your tongue and turn it over. Hold it there. Let it go, and try to work up to being able to hold your tongue there without any help. 4. Touch your nose with your tongue. This trick might be difficult depending on the length of your tongue and the length of your nose. Start by sticking your tongue out. Point the tip of your tongue upwards. Stretch your tongue as far as you can towards your nose. For some people, it might be helpful to pull your top lip over your teeth. For others, it might be helpful to stretch your top lip as close against your teeth as possible above the teeth near the gum line. This gets it out of the way so your tongue doesn't have as far to travel. Try flattening your tongue as you stretch it upwards. This might give you a better stretch than keeping your tongue pointed. As you work on stretching your tongue to touch your nose, use your finger to guide it towards your nose. 5. Learn the spoon. This simple trick only requires you to make a depression with your tongue. Start with your tongue flat and your mouth open. Pull the middle of your tongue down while the edges curl upwards. Curl the tip of your tongue inwards. This should make a round edge to your tongue that looks like a spoon. When you are finished with this trick, your tongue will be out of your mouth. The bottom of your tongue will be pressing against your bottom lip. If you are having trouble getting the round shape, try making a roll with your tongue at first. Then lift up your tip. Or try using your finger to make a depression in the middle of your tongue. 6. Make a spaceship. This simple trick relies on lip placement. Cover both your lower and upper teeth with your lips. Press your tongue as flat against the roof of your mouth as possible. Make sure the edge of your tongue can be seen past your lips. The spaceship is made by the round edge of your tongue and the thin line of the skin below. If you're struggling to get the right form, get your tongue into position against the roof of your mouth before moving your lips. Use your finger to help you push your tongue into position if you can't get it to press against the roof of your mouth. Part 2, Learning Advanced Tongue Tricks. 1. Make a clover leaf. The clover leaf builds off the tongue roll. Roll your tongue into a tube. Then, pull the tip of your tongue back. As you pull it back, press the bottom of your tongue against the inside of your lower lip. To complete this, you may have to stretch your lips wide. Turn them down slightly to get enough tension to press again. This also gives you enough space to see your tongue. Use your fingers while you are learning. Roll your tongue into a tube. Place your fingers about 1 centimeter apart under your tongue. Pinch together the tip of your tongue. This helps your tongue start to learn the formation of the clover leaf. 2. Try a split tongue. This trick gives the illusion of 2 separate ends of a tongue. Start with your tongue flat and slightly sticking out of your lips. Slide your tongue into your mouth, and put the tip of your tongue behind your teeth. Pull the middle of your tongue down so that the edges pop up. Close your lips around your tongue so that the only thing showing is 2 sides of your tongue. Use your finger to push down the middle of your tongue if it keeps popping into view. The trick is to have only the 2 sides visible. You can also achieve this by rolling your tongue. Roll your tongue into a tube. Push the edges of the tongue nearest to the lips past the lips. The rolled shape helps keep the rest of the tongue out of sight. 3. Learn the reverse T. This trick uses some of the same movements as the clover. Start with the tip of your tongue behind your bottom teeth. Push the middle of your tongue down while pushing forward. This should create a fold along your tongue just above your teeth. Paired with the line down the center of your tongue, this crease makes an upside-down T. Tips. You can use your fingers to help form your tongue into the right shape. Keep practicing. Many of these tricks can be mastered if you continue to practice.